There may be no crime more heinous than sex trafficking or any form of sexual abuse, but those who investigate the crimes say it's the recovery that can be the most difficult for victims.
MTN's Jack Ginsburg spoke with one survivor who is turning her traumatic experiences into positive ones for others.
There were at least about 4 or 5 people that was assaulting me till the age of 19.
Grace Manchala was born and raised in southern India to a protective religious family. At the young age of 6, she began to be sexually assaulted multiple times by family and friends. Her parents had no idea, and she wouldn't tell them because in her culture it was abnormal to talk about sex.
From a 6-year-old mouth, it doesn't look, that is not natural, right? And there was a lot of shame and guilt, and because of the culture that I grew up in, we don't talk about things like that.
Later, Grace met a man who she said showed her compassion, love, and a way to leave her dark past behind. At least that's what she thought. He began trafficking girls and boys in their home, even right in front of her. But Manchala says she became numb to her surroundings until one day she knew she had to leave.
He was at a point of wanting me to sell my womb and my body, where he would come and ask me again and again. And at that time I knew, okay, it's not safe anymore with him.
She left broken, spiritually and mentally. Her parents sent her to a counselor where she says she found her identity again and began working to help others with similar struggles. In 2008, Manchala came to the United States with the same mission, to create a safer place for young girls and boys in the community and beyond. She says it is important to find these criminals and save these children, but it is also crucial to restore their faith in who they are as people.
So increasing the value of a person, bringing awareness to that person and showing them that what their identity is very important.
Manchala played a huge role in drafting legislative bills related to sex trafficking, ultimately raising Montana's grade for sexual trafficking prevention from a D to an A rating.
Manchala says there is still a lot of work to be done to fight for the abolition of human trafficking in Montana and around the world, but she is happy with the progress she has seen so far. Jack Ginsburg, MTN News, Kalispell.
Grace will be holding a training seminar at Flathead High School next Monday starting at 5:30.